A massive African rock python ambushes a lone, pregnant lioness. The strike is silent and swift, a blur of patterned scales erupting from the grass. In seconds, the serpent's thick body coils around her torso, crushing the life from her with suffocating rings. She lets out a desperate, choking roar, panic that is quickly smothered into silence. Her claws, sharp enough to shred buffalo hide, rake uselessly at the constricting muscle. Each frantic breath only tightens the python's grip, turning the lioness into a prisoner of living steel. This is no ordinary hunt. Her swollen belly carries the pride's future. The python does not know this. It is only a primitive machine of instinct, responding to the weakening struggles of its prey. Just feet away, thunderous paws announce the arrival of her protectors, 3 magnificent male lions, brothers who ruled this land. They skid to a halt, manes bristling, growls vibrating deep in their chests, yet they do not attack. They freeze, statues of muscle and power, their golden eyes locked on the scene in eerie silence. It is at this moment Ranger Ethan Hale bursts from the acacia line. He sees it all in a single, heart-stopping glance: the python, the suffocating lioness, and the unmoving kings of the savannah. Armed only with a wooden stick, he makes a decision that defies all logic. He runs toward the chaos. To understand the hesitation of the male lions, one must understand the uniqueness of this pride. For years, conservationists puzzled over them. Instead of the usual network of lionesses, the pride consisted of 3 inseparable males and just 1 female. She had long failed to conceive, leaving the dynasty's future uncertain. But recently, against all odds, a miracle occurred: she was pregnant. Since then, the males had become tireless guardians. They shadowed her every step, fought off hyenas, and repelled rival lions with unified fury. They were an unbreakable fortress of protection until now. The ambush came when she wandered for shade, just a few steps too far from their resting place. The python struck with terrifying precision. Her cry brought the males instantly, but they stopped short, pacing in circles, their tails twitching in agitation. Their growls carried not just anger but confusion. This was no familiar foe. A snake's silent alien crushing was unlike any enemy they knew how to fight. Ethan's heart hammered. Every rule of fieldwork screamed at him: do not interfere. Nature's laws are brutal, but they are not his to change. Yet through his binoculars, he saw her eyes. The golden fire dimmed, her body twitching as oxygen faded. Within her lay not just cubs, but the pride's entire legacy. He could not stand by. Gripping his stick, a tool meant for clearing brush, he arced wide around the scene. The lion's eyes snapped toward him, one growling low in warning. Ignoring instinct, Ethan shouted, waving the stick, then struck the python's tail, not to wound, but to provoke. The spell shattered. The largest male roared, no longer hesitant but furious. He launched forward, claws ripping scales from the serpent. His brothers joined, and suddenly the scene erupted into a storm of muscle, fur, and writhing coils. Biting, clawing, ripping, they fought to free the lioness. But the python's strength was immense. Its coils still held tight. Ethan knew he had one last chance. He pulled a small canister from his belt, pepper spray. A dangerous gamble, but the only option left. Timing his move, he lunged when the python's head reared back. A short, sharp burst hit its eyes and nostrils. The serpent convulsed violently, hissing in agony. Its grip loosened. With one final thrash, it retreated into the grass, disappearing like a nightmare fading at dawn. Silence fell. The lioness lay motionless in the trampled grass. The battle was won, but Ethan feared it was too late. Then, something remarkable happened. The largest male stepped forward, lowering his massive head to tenderly lick her face. Another pressed close beside her, shielding her with his body. Their rage gave way to gentleness. The protectors had returned. In that moment, Ethan understood their hesitation had not been cowardice, it was confusion. The python was an enemy outside their ancient code of battle. His intervention had not saved the lioness alone, it had given the males the clarity to act. Ethan stepped back, pulling out his satellite phone. Dispatch, this is Hale. Pregnant lioness, post-python constriction. Alive but critical, need immediate medical evac. As he prepared a sedative to keep her calm, the 3 lions stood watch, silent sentinels. In that blood-stained patch of savannah, man and beast shared a fragile alliance by the desperate hope for the survival of one lioness and the unborn future she carried. This story is a reminder. Compassion knows no boundaries. What moment struck you the most in this rescue? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you believe these stories matter, subscribe for more.